In an emotional interview with today's Hoda Kotb, Emma Heming Willis, wife of famed actor and legendary actor Bruce Willis, 68, spoke about dementia and provided an update on Bruce's health. Hello and welcome back to Resist the Mainstream, reporting the news that the mainstream won't. Remember to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell to keep up to date with our latest reports. Well, Bruce Willis announced he had a form of dementia in March of 2022, and you could see that his film production sped up quite immensely as he continued to make films knowing that this condition was going to hit him, and Emma speaks about it in this clip.
In honor of World FTD Awareness Week, Bruce's wife, Emma Heming Willis, has made a decision, and she has become an advocate for all patients and families struggling with FTD to bring awareness to the disease and the urgent need for research. And she joins us now, along with Susan Dickinson. She's the CEO of the Association for Frontotemporal Degeneration. Emma, Susan, good morning. First of all, thank you for coming. I know this was not an easy decision, and it's out of your comfort zone, but we are here together right now. Just let me start off by asking, how are you and how is Bruce doing?
You know, what I'm learning is that dementia is hard. It's hard on the person diagnosed. It's also hard on the family. And that is no different for Bruce or myself or our girls. And when they say that this is a family disease, it really is.
Dickinson said a proper diagnosis is important in managing the disease, which can also be misdiagnosed as Parkinson's disease or amyotrophic lateral sclerosis due to mobility concerns. Fox News Entertainment reported the Willises married in 2009 and have two children, Mabel, 11, and Evelyn, 9. Both girls are aware of, but at times have difficulty understanding their father's medical condition. Emma noted that dementia is called a family disease because of its profound impact on family caregivers. When Hoda asked Emma about how she talked about the disease with her children, this is what she said.
Yeah, and I think that's interesting. You guys do have young kids, and kind of introducing what is happening to their father must not be a simple thing. How did you go about that process?
You know, I think it's always been, we're a very honest and open household. And, you know, the most important thing was to be able for us to say what the disease was, explain what it is, because when you know what the disease is from a medical standpoint, it sort of all makes sense. So it was important that we let them know what it is because, you know, I don't want there to be any stigma or shame attached to their dad's diagnosis or for any form of dementia.
Well, that's what's interesting because I think when I was first reading about FTD, I was like, what is that? I mean, you think it's like Alzheimer's where you lose memory. That is not at all what it is. You lose language function and other functions of your body. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. It affects, it can affect movement, it can affect speech. And what's the other one, Susan?
Behaviors, personality, and what we call executive functioning.
And this is something that is often misdiagnosed because I guess it's because there's not enough awareness among the medical community about it. So what are people often diagnosed with, Susan, when they produce the symptoms?
Yeah, so it's one of the most confusing parts because it is less common. Most doctors aren't familiar with it. So it can take almost 4 years for people to get diagnosed on average. And as you say, they accrue many misdiagnoses along the way. Often depression, bipolar disease, Alzheimer's, or even somebody with some of the movement symptoms Emma was mentioning, maybe even Parkinson's or ALS. So how do people present when they have this, Susan? What we're really talking about, Hoda, is unexplained changes in how a person it is in the world. So somebody who's normally speaks absolutely fine has trouble putting their thoughts into meaningful sentences, or they may lose the meaning of a specific word.
Emma also started to speak about the importance of taking care of people and their children witnessing this. In fact, it's kind of a bittersweet moment as the children learn to care for someone else, but at such a young age, it's very difficult, and I'm sure the weight on the heart is very difficult, as Emma explains here.
How was it to come to terms with this diagnosis for you?
I think it was the blessing and the curse, you know, to sort of finally understand what was happening so that I can be into the acceptance of what is. It doesn't make it any less painful, but just being in the acceptance is and just being in the know of what is happening to Bruce just makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah. Does he know what's going on? Is that something that he is aware of?
Hard to know. It's hard to know.
Yeah. You don't call it a caretaker. That's one of the first things I noticed. What do you call it?
Care partner.
A care partner. Because he is your partner.
He is my partner.
Yeah.
He's my partner. So I am his care partner.
When I think about your family, I see like beautiful children and your husband. Are there ways that you celebrate joy in your family, and how do you do that?
I mean, there's so many beautiful things happening in our lives. It's just really important for me to look up from the grief and the sadness so that I can see what is happening around us. And, Bruce would really want us to be in the joy of what is. He would really want that for me and our family.
And he's a healer too. Like, I would imagine you being here is something that he would be cheering on.
Yeah, him and our girls who are watching. I've got the whole family watching. They're rooting me on. I'm here to, like I said, raise awareness, but to also make them proud.
Emma, what do you think Bruce is teaching your girls now?
Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, he is the gift that keeps on giving. Love, patience, resilience, so much. And he's teaching me and our whole, for me to be out here doing this is not my comfort zone, but this is the power of Bruce.
As you can imagine, the entire world has seen Bruce Willis go from star on Moonlighting to Die Hard to feature blockbuster films throughout the decades. And he's become a household name over the years, and it's kind of hard to see this, especially me growing up seeing him as a fan, especially Die Hard. That's when I became a fan. Obviously, many fans wish Emma, the girls, and Bruce, the Die Hard movie series star, the very best as they navigate through this tough road together. Your thoughts and some of your memories of some of the greatest films that Bruce Willis has done and some of his work that he's done outside off the screen. Once again, I'm a huge fan as well. Die Hard, the list goes on. We wish our very best, and we'll keep him in our prayers. Bruce Willis, stay strong, man. Until next time, make sure to hit that subscription button. Also like and hit the notification bell for updates on our latest reports. Until next time, take care. We'll see you then.